3 more minutes.
Hey, everybody, we're live.
Oh,
We're going to wait 3 more minutes for Jen to show up. But in the meantime, we're going to say hi.
Hi, everybody.
hi.
Hey, just a few
We got
minutes.
Mary Wilson. Mary, how's it going?
Hi, Ben. Doing good. I'm blind right now. There we go.
We
Now I
got
can see you.
See for me.
Yeah.
Cheetah Will View. How's it going, Patrick?
Good, Dan. Glad to be here. Glad to be here for this one.
Yeah, we haven't really done a stream like this, so we'll see how it goes.
Were you guys surprised? Because I have a playlist. I know Mary has it. Are you guys surprised when you look at the playlist to see all the movies that we've done and just sort of like amazed at how many are just so damn good?
I was amazed at how long we've been doing this. To be honest with you, like it's sort of like a time warp. I was like, Jesus, I don't think we was. I don't know. Time is a flat circle, apparently.
That's better now. I don't have cancer now. When we started, I believe I was still going through stuff, some therapies and shit. So, yeah, it's a lot better, a lot nicer now.
I mean, we were doing this like even before you joined, Mary. So it's
right. Yeah, because you did Kill List, and I haven't watched that one yet.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
We had did 7 films before we had our first interruption, and then we came back. We came back with Relic, which is interesting, Ben, because you did that one, and me and Mary were talking. We're on the ISC. We're on the ISC site today, and there's this brand new movie coming out, Saccharin, that was done by the same director, the writer-director of Relic. And I thought that was really. I said that's really cool. Because we'll probably end up, we might be talking a little bit about that movie today. Yes or no? I don't know.
Saccharin's coming out later this month on Shudder.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like pretty disturbing. I think. I believe I watched like a little spoiler-free reaction from Spooky Astronauts. So I've been sort of looking forward to that one.
I thought it kind of looked like Substance, like her obsession with being better looking. I don't know. It looked like it was right up that alley.
Well, I got to watch a Shudder film this week too. I interviewed the screenwriter for it, one of the screenwriters, Tracy Beebe, and I watched The Mortuary's Assistant, and man, that was good. That was real good.
Yeah, I watched that one before.
Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. Very, very interesting.
I'm just messaging Jen real quick.
Typing fast.
Yes, typing fast. Jen, where are you, Jen?
I type like this. Type.
Yeah, do you guys remember like when typing was a skill that you would put on?
You had to take a course.
Yeah. Now it's like, everyone's just like so used to it.
It's natural. Yeah, you had to take a course in school. I missed that one.
Yeah, I never took typing, but it's just one of these like learned skills that is just not really like applicable anymore. And I think now like kids again don't know how to type anymore, like on a keyboard. They know how to like do this stuff.
Yeah, they're thumbing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of like writing. People say you can't write cursive anymore. And so
right, because they do it once and then they electronically mail, so they don't have to sign their name again if they want. They can just push a button.
Well, yeah, I have to sign my name this month so I can send my driver's license renewal.
Oh boy!
Sign your name. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
You know what comes next? Jury duty summons.
I haven't had one of those
Prepare.
in years.
I had one of those recently.
Did you do it, Ben?
I mean, I called or I checked it. You just check online now, and I didn't need to go in, so I'm good.
My husband too. He didn't have to go in. They had enough for the day. They had their fill of what they needed.
Hey, Jason. Me and Jason, we talked a lot about Neil the Seal. We think that Neil the Seal would be a good horror film.
Ginger Ninja in the Heezy. Yeah. I've been sort of like off social media and stuff, so I haven't been keeping up with too many people.
That's okay.
But
that's all right.
That's
why I put love in the air, because I'm like, I hope that you're spending time with your girlfriend. That's what I'm really hoping for.
Enjoying life. That's what's important.
Not social media. People in front of you.
Yeah, right. We went and saw Evil Dead Burn last night.
Ooh.
Oh, she loves horror movies? Oh, you gotta marry this girl.
I don't know that I would say she doesn't dislike horror movies. But she's not like a weird horror person like us, per se.
Have you showed her any of these? Have you showed her any of us midnight shows?
Let's see.
So she can't see what kind of weirdos you do hang out with.
Oh, I've sent her links. I don't know if she ever like watches them.
She's like, nope.
She's probably hearing that. Says, "What's that old guy always talking about Japanese monsters for?" And
I got this weird one.
Oh yeah, that's old school.
A trick or treat with, and then he's like in it for like 2 seconds. Come on.
But on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, guys, let's kick this off. We've waited for Jen. Sadly, it looks like she may not make it. But if she does, then we'll add her, and she'll be missed if she doesn't.
Yes.
And mine aren't necessarily in a row. They're just a 10 of what I like, really. Because some are above others and some are kind of equal to each other.
Well,
yeah.
Why go ahead, Ben.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say. Do you want to lead us off, Mary?
Sure. Of course, my first pick is When Evil Lurks? Is that what it's called? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even subtitles, and it was just great. Wow. And what effects?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Ben. What did you like better, When Evil Lurks or Evil Dead Burns?
I mean, they're completely different. They're both kind of like mean and nasty a little bit.
Get the shock in there.
Yeah, I think maybe like When Evil Lurks might have been a better film, but Evil Dead Burn, I was still like, I'm like happy that the franchise streak is still going strong. Like they haven't had a stinker yet, you know?
Right.
So I thought Evil Dead Burn was wholly entertaining.
Nice.
But I feel like When Evil Lurks was probably a better film. And probably had like more shocking, disturbing moments.
Right? Yeah, I don't like giving away much because that's just one you got to watch for yourself and see.
Oh, man,
like, holy
shit!
Holy shit horror.
and this is one of those movies that, you know, you just look at Ben, you just shake your head and go and just bow to the master. You know, like Ben.
I mean, I didn't make it. I just selected.
Yeah, but you know what though? But think about it. I mean, not very many people talk about this movie, and you know, for you to come up there and just like, let's talk about this movie, and then just be blown away by it. That movie is that's a terrific movie, and yeah, I agree with Mary. picking it.
Yeah, that one's top. That's definitely top. And another one of Ben's picks too. I think it was Ben's. Did you do Hunter x Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Was it your pick? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other one I liked.
But then I think you guys did like a independent stream where I wasn't able to make it or something to discuss it again or something.
Right, because I missed the first time.
I got Hunter x Hunter. So like originally this was top 5, and I did a top 5 list, and then like as we were talking, I jotted down 5 more. So
that's what we did.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, that's what we did too. We just
Same
you
thing.
know, we're like, yep.
Hunter x Hunter is definitely on my list. I like the sort of general tone of it. I like the way the story unfolded, and I like the ending packed a punch for me. I thought it was like a serious ending.
That ending is fire.
Yeah,
the ending is amazing.
Yeah.
Great acting too. Jesus Christ. I mean, just terrific, terrific. And Summer Howe is breaking out. She is breaking out. Played the daughter. I guess they're doing a new Attack of the Killer Tomatoes with a budget behind it. And
boy, watch out.
Yeah, she's gonna be the leading actress in it.
Wait, is she the same girl that's in Oddity?
Who's that?
The one that's in Hunter x Hunter, the wife. Is she in
Camille Sullivan.
Oddity? Is she the girlfriend of the guy that his wife got murdered? No. Similar faces.
That was Camille Sullivan, who was played the wife in she's a good Canadian actress. I've seen her in I actually saw her in a lot of sci-fi movies. She did a lot of those wacky weather, creature feature, a lot of the Canadian productions. And then
I like creature
she slid on
features.
down there and did Hunter x Hunter, and it's like, who knew that movie was going to be as awesome as it was. And yeah, to me, it turned her into a star.
So is it on your list too, Hunter x Hunter?
My number 10 is also from Ben. I think it's gonna become the Ben show. My number 10 was Kill List. I picked Kill List.
That's on my watch list.
Yeah,
to watch list.
That was a great movie, and the first time we had a shocking ending, like holy shit, didn't see that coming.
That ending might have packed a punch more than Hunter x Hunter, to be honest with you. It was like a little disturbing. I feel like the Hunter x Hunter execution was just like put like a exclamation point on the film, and the way that ending didn't necessarily do it for Kill List, but Kill List was just solid all the way through, and brutal sort of revelations at the end, right?
Right.
I've got to watch it.
It's really good.
That's my other list. It's on my to watch list. And that's the top one. It's
a movie where the first time I tried to watch it, I was not in the mood for like a I don't know, slow burn or something, and I was like bored. I like was unable to get interested in the film, but then I watched it a second time and I was like, holy shit, that was really good. I don't know what the fuck that dude was thinking before.
Well, it started off as a gangster movie, more of a gangster type movie, and then it slowly slid, very subtly, very slowly slid over to what it became at the end. And it hooks you because you're not realizing that what you're watching. You're thinking you're watching one movie, and before you know it, it's a different type of movie, and then you're sitting there wondering, how did I get here? I thought I was watching one movie, but here it is, holy shit, and its ending is bonkers. Terrific pick, man. Just an awesome pick.
That was a good ending on that one. All right, I'll go. I would say on my top 10, probably we've already knocked off 2 of them, so I don't know if this is going to be in order. But I got Devil's Doorway on there. I thought it was an interesting sort of found footage movie, but also it was like a really good discussion we had on it. I thought so. Definitely makes the list.
That's a corker. The the first half of that movie when they're talking about the magazine, I found that more scarier than the second half with the found footage. You know, hearing the history, what was going on, I was sitting there going like, because that's where Ashleen drew from, and you know, just hearing about it and reading a little bit about it, it's like, holy shit, I had no idea. I had no idea these existed. Um,
I
and
did
then
think
you know,
the approach to found footage was pretty novel for the time. It was like old school, like shot on film found footage, which I feel like hadn't really been done too much up to that point. So it felt like a sort of a new uh, approach to found footage in that sense about the priest making a documentary. So this was the documentary footage. Um, so I thought it was pretty good.
I don't
yeah.
remember it. When did you guys do that? Did you guys do
I
that
don't think
one
you were. I
before?
don't think. Yeah, I don't think you were here for that
Okay.
one, Mary.
Well,
This is
that's one I need to go check out.
That one was. I got the playlist open on another tab. That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was with the original you, me, and Knight and Coriander.
Write that down. Devil's
Uh,
throat.
Discussion though.
It was a good talk.
Yeah.
We had really good. We had good discussion. That's what I think that set the table really well for us was that we were able to get in there and to actually go deep in these movies, and I think that's what makes this show really pop is that we do go a little go into it. I mean, and a lot of these movies are just not known about or talked about, or both. That's what I've come to. That's the probably the biggest conclusion I've come from was a lot of people just don't know about these films, and by the time they come and talk about it, we're already moving on. We've already we either have talked about it or we know about it and we talked about it. Because we only do the one show a month.
Yeah. So what do you got, Mary, for your number one?
I have Werewolves Within.
Yeah, that one's on my
list.
Mm-hmm.
On the list.
That was in my top 5. I like that movie a lot. And it reminds me of my nephews because I watched it with them and we had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah, it was a fun. That's what I liked. It was horror, it was comedy, and I don't know, it just seemed like a play. The characters would come in, the characters would leave. I like how it was filmed. And it had Lily.
Yes, that was my biggest surprise at that movie, because up to that time I had never seen that girl Melania. I had never seen her do anything other than Lily. And next thing you know, here she's doing this Werewolves Within, and she was really cute in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked her character in it. It was sweet.
Yeah,
And the sheriff.
Yeah, she really sparkled. And she had great chemistry with Sam Richardson, who played the Ranger. I thought they did a really nice job together.
Yeah, he was pretty good in that too. I mean, it was a pretty good just ensemble cast. Everyone sort of like brought like good energy to it and made it. I thought everyone like had it was pretty like eclectic cast. I guess a lot of people I didn't really know too much, but like everyone just like hammed it up pretty well. I thought.
I think you recognize them from something though. Each person, like, I know them from something. Like, yeah. Cat's outside, or you got a cat? Bring the cat in. Outside. See the cat. He's outside. Yeah, he's hiding from you. The cat's out on the back patio hiding from Warren.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't want to come in.
Oh. He's hiding from Dad.
Yeah, he's like hiding underneath the chairs in the shadows.
What's next on your list, Patrick?
Mine is from Haas. And I picked The Dead.
Oh, the Den.
No,
The Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Den that was a slobber knocker. That was a great film Boss picked out. Man, that ending is brutal. Brutal ending. Terrific movie, but man, that ending is like, damn. They weren't playing around.
Ah,
But yeah, I really like the Den quite a bit.
let me look at the Den.
I was the one that was sort of like a different take when it came out. It was sort of a different take on the found footage.
Okay, now I
Yeah.
remember it. I just had to look at the girl. I was like, oh, I remember now.
But
Yeah, it was set in England. They were doing the found footage. He did two. He did that one, and then he also picked Crow's Nest, which was really
That's
good
the
as
one I
well.
was getting mixed up with. That's why I was like, was it the other one? But no.
Because I thought Crow's Nest was good, but I thought the Den was next level good.
Den,
And
the Den,
yeah,
Den wasn't set in England.
wasn't it?
No, it was like
I thought it
that
was.
graduate student girl, right? She was just like they were just in America somewhere.
Oh, okay, because I thought she had the accent. But boy, oh
No,
boy,
not in the Den. The Den, she's just American, I guess.
was she Americanized? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what a terrific movie that was. Just holy cow. Uh, definitely caught my attention.
I had seen it a few times before then. I always find like the concept of snuff films or like people recording, other people's death for entertainment or whatever. Like, kind of, I find it kind of disturbing in general. It's like, so I don't know. So I tend to
I
like
guess the
films.
I, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I tend to find those films. I like watching movies like that because they do.
I guess it's one of the only thing I think the only bad thing about found footage films, it's rare. I mean, it's pretty damn rare, but most of the time you see a found footage film, you know one thing right off the bat, and that is everybody's gonna die. I mean, going in, it doesn't matter how or when or anything in an order of, you just know that everybody's gonna die. In fact, I've only seen one movie where the people weren't going to die on camera, but you don't really know what's going to happen to them off camera, and that was in Troll Hunter.
Yeah.
But any other movie I've seen found footage, yeah.
I mean, there's like a whole series of movies called The Blackwell Ghost, and it's got the same dude in like 7 movies. They're all found footage.
Huh.
They're kind of
he survives every time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a final girl.
I'm curious now. There's like literally so many of them. I'm trying to see like there's 8 of them. Blackwell Ghost. They're fun.
Blackwell Ghost.
Yeah, they're like super low budgets, but
cool.
I think they're.
I like watching different stuff.
Found footage is one of those genres where like sort of the bad ones, the super low budget ones, can still be pretty good. Just based
right.
Because you don't need a big budget with like cool dolly shots or whatever.
Yeah, that is one good thing about found footage. You're right. You don't need a whole lot there to, because you're going to probably be always on the move. So you don't necessarily need to set up the big sets, the big shots. Most of the time, you're on the move. I mean, I like the genre. I mean, I do. I mean, for the most part, I think it's when it's done right, it can be very effective. And I know a lot of people hate this, but I have my own reasons why they do. But you go back to the Blair Witch Project, and that movie worked. And the reason why people hate on it now is because they were spooked the first time they saw it. And then once they found out that, basically they were play, they were the joke's on you. that's when everybody started hating on it. But every time, every time I saw it with people, they were genuinely like spooked by it. It was a very effective movie.
So
Uh,
I think the thing with that film though is that for like newer audiences who didn't see it originally in the 90s or whatever, like you know, it because it sort of kicked off the sort of found footage genre that we know today. um I think like it gets a lot of praise heaped on it, and it gets like all this stuff, but if you actually watch it compared to a lot of other found footage movies, like literally nothing happens in that film. I like it. Like it's got good atmosphere, but like you know, in the nothing happens actually.
I like to when someone mentioned like right after it came out, on the back then we had boards, we'd all go there and share our views, and I remember someone coming up there and going like, my only question is this: they knew where they were at. All they had to do is play back the videotape. You would have seen them with the map on the car, and they could have got out. There was right there. All they had to do is go play that back to see where they're at. They didn't need to get lost. And then all of a sudden everybody's like, "Holy shit!" Then everybody's running over there and seeing it. And it's like the one thing that people were, they were like, "Oh, wow, they weren't as lost as they thought they were." Uh,
Well, do you like they were a lot of it was shot on film, right? And then there was also some camcorder. So like the camcorder stuff, you're talking about a screen this big with like old school like resolution. You're not going to be able to read a map on a car, like I don't think on a little tiny like playback screen like
Can't
that.
you can't make it bigger either.
well,
Can't zoom it.
I mean, if you go back, you can see if you see this shot, you can see they're sitting on the car, and it gives you an idea. Like maybe they weren't, they couldn't pick it up and see, oh, okay, yeah, okay. But I mean, they could have gone back there and used that to get out. At least a general direction of where to go. And I just thought, I thought that all that did for me was it just made them more human that they didn't do that. Because we want to get spooked. We want to, we that's what we're looking for. And I think it would if they would have like found that out, that would have probably been the end of the movie. But I'm glad they didn't.
Uh,
Uh,
Ninja Ninja saying Blair Witch rocks, which I agree with. But I also I came to the realization last time I watched it that I never actually have to watch that film again. I've seen it like enough times, you know what I mean? I think they're working on a new one. I kind of like the last one they did, to be honest with you.
the
It was just the Blair Witch is what it was called.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't see that. Did they get a physical release?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
It's also streaming on it, whatever number of things that I've never I don't have a physical release of it, but I've watched it streaming.
It's your turn, Ben.
Cody in the Heezy, what's up, dude?
Cody.
Cody.
Um, I guess my next one would be Autopsy of Jane Doe. Solid movie, good atmosphere, spooky vibes, good cast. I like a story that's like contained in like a single location when it can be done well enough to like be interesting. And that one definitely was. It was the way the story unfolded, I thought was pretty good. Like all the details about them doing the autopsy.
I like the main character. What Cox? What's his name?
Yes.
I can't remember his first name. He's great.
Brian Cox. Brian Cox.
Yeah. Yep. He's
I
in
read
like
his.
a
I
Hammer
read.
Films.
I read his autobiography, and of all the movies that he's done, he has a special love for this movie. He talks about it in his biography for quite a bit. Yeah, I thought so too. Because here's this great big Shakespearean actor, all these big budget films, and here he is sitting there going like, "Yeah, I really liked working on Autopsy of Jane Doe," and all I can
Not
sit
Super
there and
Troopers.
say, All I can say is sit there and go like, thank God he loved it. I mean, he thank God he did it because that movie is awesome too. Again, man, one of your best.
Yeah, I thought it was a solid movie. I believe we had a pretty good discussion about it as well.
Yeah. I'm throwing out a throwback out to Cody. I said we're talking about Stealth, which is a really bad airplane movie, but we had a lot of fun with it.
Stealth.
Yeah, with Josh
Yeah, probably
Lucas.
own it.
Yeah.
Probably own that one.
Cody just crushed that movie. It just made me laugh. Yeah, that I think yeah, I picked that as well for my list too. I picked Autopsy of Jane Doe. That was actually my number
I could
3.
have. I was going to, but I had others too. Because it's another one is The Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, that's why it makes it so hard to try to do 5 because that somewhere in the line someone's going to get left behind. And Cody says he did not care for the Autopsy of Jane Doe.
No.
Wow, that surprises me.
My son didn't either, but we all like it.
Because it's a scary ass movie.
It's kind of creepy.
When I was watching the Mortuary's Assistant, I was getting
reminded you of it.
I was getting Jane vibes from it, in some respects. I was getting Jane vibes and True Calling vibes, and I'm like, I'm here for it because I love both those. So, yeah, I thought it was it's not, but it has elements, and yeah, but I think Autopsy of Jane Doe is top drawer for sure.
What you got next, Mary?
That Late Night with the Devil.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody clarifying he didn't care for Stealth.
I was gonna say I was gonna say shocked if he didn't like Jane. I'm like, what? But no, he did not. He did not like Stealth.
Yeah. I believe Cody does like Autopsy Jane Doe.
I believe he does.
I feel like we talked about it on Coast to Coast at some point or other.
Yeah, he likes this one.
Yeah, he does like that one.
The lady painting herself just makes me laugh so hard. Hold on. I'm gonna go out in the woods. You guys stay here. I'm gonna go meet up with the tribe. But first, I'm gonna paint myself ridiculous.
I like Late Night with the Devil too. I thought it was a very interesting premise, and I love the way it was shot.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was in the 70s.
Yes. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's another movie that's just it's like found footage, and also just like single location, but really, really good. It came out, it got real hyped up, so I can understand why people maybe would find it overhyped, but I thought it lived up to the hype on my end.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the film was actually made in Australia.
Yeah.
It was filmed in Australia, so down over in Jason Ginja Ninja's territory. Yeah, I thought that was a very it's one of those movies where it's so good, but it barely missed my list.
What do you got next on your list?
For me, I picked out, shouldn't surprise you guys, because I love this movie so much, but I picked Consecration.
Oh, Consecration.
Yeah,
I remember that one. Yes, I like that one.
I thought this was a banger. Absolutely great. I love the ending so much. The ending was so unexpected and so different. And I just, I was like, and plus Jenna Malone, she's terrific. Anything she does just added up to
that's really, on the
Hans and the Heasy. What's up, Hobbs?
Says pie wacket. No, that's on the duds. That's on the
Later.
dud list.
Later, Cody.
Yeah. Yeah. Hobbs says, did we talk about pie wacket yet? No, I don't know if anybody's gonna pick pie wacket, Hobbs. Seriously, I don't know anybody who's gonna pick that for the watch.
Oh, come on. Because I own it.
Thanks for stopping by, Cody.
I was not part of that conversation. I have not seen pie wacket.
Oh, you're not going to.
He could. He could go see it anytime
he could pick it. Yeah. You could watch it, but I don't think you'll pick it. I don't think you will.
I haven't seen it, so
yeah. I would be surprised that if you actually watched it and you say, oh, that's a good idea. Let's go talk about that on the Ifc Midnighters. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think that will happen. I don't think that will happen.
Why not?
I feel like when Pie Wacket came out, like it was received fairly well. Like people didn't say it's
the acting is great. Okay, Laurie Holden is in it. I forgot the girl who played the daughter, but Laurie Holden's in it, and I watch her. I watch her paint a wall or read the newspaper. I like her a lot, but the movie itself, good Lord, I mean, it was just like so much missed opportunity there, and so disappointing because it's like, wow, you have a great setup here, and then you don't deliver it at all on any way. It was disappointing.
Yeah. You know what wasn't disappointing was Devil's Candy.
Yes.
That's on my watch list.
Yes.
That one's a really good movie, and we also had a really good discussion on that one.
That movie gave Hobbs nightmares.
Did it?
Hobbs got nightmares from Candy, the Devil's Candy. Yeah, he admitted it. He says, "Yeah, that movie got underneath my skin." Like,
oh, okay. The devil going, "You want some candy?"
Oh, that is a very
some candy.
Ethan Embry for sure. That was Ethan Embry. Of course, we've already seen him before in Hunter x Hunter. And then, man, that movie is disturbing as fuck.
But it's also metal as fuck, and which I like. Like the execution was great.
Right.
And I had like at the center of it also had like sort of like a heartwarming story of father and daughter, and sort of like how that was sort of central to it, right?
Yeah. See, Top said, yep. I have a nice history with that one. We have a strange relationship. The Devil's Candy may be the only movie that has given me the feels in about 10 years. The scared part. I don't blame you either, Josh. That is a fucking disturbing movie.
It's got, I don't remember the actor's name, but he's got the shaky eyes.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Vince
I know
Pruitt.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, Vince Pruitt.
I can't remember what that condition is called, but
that sucks.
But he played a pretty good psycho in that one.
Yeah, he did. Dude, when they start undigging up those suitcases and you know what's in them, damn, that's messed up on so many levels. Because initially you sort of feel sorry for him, initially. But then once you start, then you start really seeing what he's all about, and those suitcases, and all of a sudden it's like,
oh, what's in the box?
Yeah, what's in the suitcase? So yeah.
My next pick is Backcountry. With fun. The guy and the girl that go on a camping trip.
Jaws of the Forest.
Yeah, and they meet a bear. Yep.
Yeah.
The
guy's like, I know what I'm doing. No.
I feel like they did a lot with a small budget for the bear attack in that one. Like it felt visceral, but if you like look at it, you're just it's like kind of just like
shake the camera.
Yeah. But I thought it was pretty effective.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites too. Man, just and she was so resourceful too, because because bears, man, especially grizzlies, man, once they get on your ass, grizzly and polar bears, once they lock you in, or once they smell you and lock you in, man, you either got to drive away, get out of there, drive
Because he got
away.
her too, right?
She
He
got
bit
hurt.
her.
Yeah, she broke
Yeah,
her.
he
Yeah,
bit
she
her
broke
or
her foot.
something, I thought, or she
Yeah,
fell. I don't know. She got
she
bloody
was.
and he's still smelling her blood.
She got up. She broke her foot, broke her ankle. I mean, she was so banged up by the end of it when they showed her coming out of the woods. You're seeing it from her point of view, and she's just barely hanging
Yeah, that
on.
was crazy.
Yeah,
He's
that's
running.
out. That was a terrific movie too,
I like how it ended.
and produced by someone who's rather in the news lately the last 2 or 3 weeks, and that would be Yui Bowl. So
What's
he helped produce.
he been in the news for?
His new movie came out called Citizen Vigilante.
Hmm.
It's an anti-immigration movie, and and stars Army Hammer. I guess this is a comeback movie.
The guy that likes to eat people, right? Right?
I don't
Isn't that
believe
what the-
he. I don't believe he'd like to eat. I just I think he was. I think he was severely addicted, but I don't think he was a cannibal.
I thought he held that lady captive.
God no, he would have went to prison for that shit.
I don't know, man.
Hobbs says Backcountry was very, very good. Yes, it was. I agree with that.
Plus, I like Missy. She's in the FBI series too.
Yep, yep. And Ed Balfour was in that, and he was in Haven. And he was really good in that. He was also in The Rise of the Gargoyles, which is the movie I watched and
Texas
reviewed.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was in that one too.
Yep.
And in the first episode of Buffy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know I thought he was gonna be part of the cast, and then suddenly it's like he's dead. And it's like, oh, okay. I guess that was
Guest
an
starring.
early role. Yeah, guest starring, because I thought yeah, he was gone. But no, I like Backcountry a lot. I thought had a lot of realism to it. Everything, the guy was just a buffoon, and good Lord, we see people get attacked in parks every year, and so you think to yourself,
you can't just go out there in the woods and
Nope.
keep going and going, especially during the season. They were warned. He's acting like he knew where he was going. That was the trippy part.
I mean, people look at that guy's attitude and his behavior and go like, yeah, right. He's, dramatics for Hollywood, like no one would be that stupid. And it's like, you just have to shake your head and go like, you know what? There's a lot of people just like that husband, and a lot of people end up just like that husband as bear food.
Yeah.
bear snacks.
Cha-cha-cha.
I also, what was that, Mary? Was that your number 7?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6.
Okay.
That was my number 6.
Okay.
Because then you got to take some off of yours because they're matching.
Yeah. Because my number 6 was Backcountry 2 for the Mighty Mary Wilson. And I will let Ben go from here.
Let's see. I got Dark Song.
Dark Song.
Yeah, good movie, and one that meant a lot to Patrick. And I think we had a real good discussion on it. So yeah, made the list.
Yeah, that's a terrific. That's just it still maintains the sheer power for me. Definitely a most personal film, and it's my favorite film that I've seen in the last 25 years for sure.
Nice. I have not seen that one.
You haven't seen that one, Mary?
No, I have it on my list though now.
Okay.
It's a solid movie, but it's always nice to discuss a movie that really resonates with someone. And I think that was like I want to say that was like super old school. Like we discussed that with Night Watch Zone, right?
Yeah, that was actually Knight picked that movie out.
Yeah.
That's how we met Mike, because me and Knight, we bonded over that movie. We knew about that movie. We were talking about it in one of its chats. And then Mike came in there and he commented on it. Next thing you know, while they were doing a live stream, me and Knight and Mike were sitting there talking about it. And and I don't think Mike did it with us. I think it was me and Knight, but I think later on they did. But yeah, that was that was one of the movies that got us together to make this show happen. That was the movie that hey, let's talk about ISC movies, and so that's what we did. I think Dark Song was the first movie that we talked about.
I don't think so.
I thought was it that, or was it, I don't think it was Human Centipede, though. I wouldn't be surprised.
It might have been Human Centipede. Maybe that wasn't the first. You got let's see. Is it like your playlist is not in order?
Yeah, my playlist is, it's done by the most popular one. Let's see, I can change that. Let's see. The oldest, let's see. According to this, so I'm not sure if this is because of because me putting together the list, but it says the Devil's Doorway, but I don't think it was. I think Dark Song, the Dark Song was the first one. It came out 5 years ago.
That could have been the first one. It wasn't the first one.
Everybody else is 4 years.
Really?
Yeah. Devil's Doorways 4 years ago. Devil's Candy 4 years. Human Centipede 4 years. Okay, we have to talk about that for a second, because remember how surprised we were when we were gonna do it, and like we thought you and I we thought that Knight picked it out. I thought that Knight picked it out, and he goes, "No, I didn't pick this out at all. Coriander picked it out." That was priceless. I was like, I could not believe that she picked up the Human Centipede, but that was her pick.
It was I feel like that's a misunderstood movie in a lot of ways.
Yes, misunderstood.
I think people like write it off immediately without actually having seen it. You know what I mean?
Right. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it, but I just felt like there was better movies on the list. I mean, I like it fine. I think it's a fine movie, and it's very interesting, and it makes me, like I said, I tell you what, it turned me off from when I tried to watch Silence of the Lambs afterwards. I was just like, yeah, it's not doing it for me anymore, dog. I mean, the Human Centipede it was so damn creepy. I mean, it felt really real, and that doctor.
The doctor is what made it the worst, I think. Just that guy's face.
That guy was, I mean, he scared the shit out of me way more than Hannibal Lecter ever did. I mean, that guy just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
I think, though, like I think that movie is a better movie than people give it credit for, like, just in general. It's much, much better than I think most people would suspect. People think it's just like, I don't know, just like a gross out concept, and that's all there is to the film. But I think it's much better than it has any right to be honest with you.
Isn't he from Ace Ventura too?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The main creepy doctor in Human Centipede. They go to a rich guy's house in Ace Ventura. He like has the dolphin there and stuff. I thought it looked like the same guy.
I don't see it on his filmography.
No. I wonder who that guy is. Let me see.
Who played the doctor?
No, she's saying he was on something else.
Ace Ventura, I thought.
Well, he was
What's
the big
his
German
name?
star.
What's the doctor's name?
Dieter, I think his name. Dieter, maybe that was
The actor is Dieter Laser.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I was getting him mixed up with this guy called Udo Kier.
That's
a different. That's common. That happens all the time.
Well, I mean, the dude kind of looks like him a little bit. He's more handsome though. This guy's more handsome. The other guy's super creepy.
I mean, they both have faces.
Yeah, they do. We are having another severe storm right now.
There's only one person that ever introduces himself through the password down there. That's our good friend Rick. Hell yeah, I haven't seen Rick in forever.
Rick, do you want to do a dud?
Oh, you want to do our turkeys?
Yeah, do a turkey.
Is this? I don't recognize the at. Is this who is this?
Oh, this is Rick from Sub Rosa. He's him and his wife. They run Sub Rosa films. Yeah. He's one of my he's one of the first people that Hobbs introduced me to.
Yeah, he's old school. Man.
Yeah,
he's way old school. I didn't recognize the. I have a CD. I didn't recognize the at there.
Well, see, every time we see each other on here, we always have to make sure it's the right person we're talking to. So we send out our secret code, which is basically, exaggerating our hellos. that's why you wrote cheetah, because that's how we always interact with each other. Rick. Otherwise, because there's a lot of people out there trying to get over on you.
Yeah, go check out Underworld Sub Rosa for all your extreme horror needs.
Extreme horror needs.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying this is his personal channel. Word up, dude.
Yeah.
Turkey
list. You want to do our turkey?
Yeah, but don't Pie Whack It. We've already pretty much said that one.
We haven't watched Pie Whack It.
But he didn't. He's going to have different than us because he didn't see it.
Yeah, right. we didn't cover Pie Whack It here.
I got a few. I got a couple of them. I got like 3 duds.
You got 3 turkeys?
Now I got 3. Yeah, because Pie Whack It's in there. I forgot about Pie Whack It. Right before we got on, I was like, oh, Pie Whack It.
Yeah, but we never covered Pie Whack It.
Oh, I thought we did.
No. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't impose that on you, Mary. Ben.
I've never seen it, so I don't really have any. I don't know. I'd never heard it was really that bad.
It's just the end game that pisses you off.
Yeah, the ending just ruins it. It's like so good all the way, like 75% great, and then the 25% like what the fuck, It's like how do you drop the ball on that? Great to see you guys. My wife just made me watch the Mummy. It was good. Nice. The new one, Lee Cronin's Mummy. I heard that's actually pretty decent.
It's pretty graphic. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping that gets dropped. Yeah,
I liked Evil Dead Rise better.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like
can't wait.
The Mummy was decent, but I wanted it to be much better. It just was, I don't know, sort of like a standard possession type movie. In the end,
didn't Lee Cronin do a Evil Dead movie too?
He did Evil Dead Rise.
Okay.
Which was good.
Yeah, I saw that and like I know I've seen that name before. I wasn't sure if it was from Texas Chainsaw or from Evil Dead.
For turkeys, I got one missed call is really the turkey.
Wow, it's really windy out there.
Rick, dude, I watched Evil Dead Burn last night. I think you'll dig it. I'm saying it's a cult film much like Teeth, Both were really good. People misread the purpose of the film. And we're doing Human Centipede, Conga Line. It was odd. Yeah, I can see that. Teeth is I feel
Teeth
like
is good.
Teeth is
I
good,
like
but
Teeth.
it has a much more like sort of uh comedic tone about it, you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like Human Centipede is kind of darker.
Yeah, way darker. But I like Teeth. I thought Teeth was good. I also thought, yeah, I thought Teeth was interesting. Definitely. Now wait a minute, you have 3 turkeys, Ben?
No,
I do.
Oh,
I had
okay.
what this call is really the turkey, but I also, if we can't do that one, then I put Welcome to Willits. I felt it just sort of like was kind of a little bit everywhere and just kind of like didn't really succeed anywhere though.
That was my turkey too, Ben. Was Welcome to Willits. I hated that movie so much. That movie sucked.
I
Yeah.
knew that was yours. That's right. I didn't
Yeah,
see that
Welcome.
one. You
Oh,
said, don't bother. Don't
yeah,
waste your
don't
time.
bother. No, that easily was the worst movie that we've seen on the show. But okay, but you have 3, Mary?
Well, we didn't do Pie Wacket, so that I forgot we didn't even do that one, but I have I Trapped the Devil as my dud.
I didn't see that one either.
Yeah, that was that it wasn't necessarily a bad movie, but it wasn't really like it wasn't an IFC Midnight level movie. It was
no, it's like voices behind a door, and then there's an entity there. I don't know. It's cheap.
Mr. Dan.
I felt it was more
Dan.
like like a Twilight Zone or Outer Limits story. It wasn't scary. It
No.
wasn't scary, and it felt like you've already seen it before on the Outer
Yes.
Limits or from Twilight Zone. Um, so I didn't get it either. I didn't. It wasn't as bad as Welcome to Willits, but I mean, it wasn't like a bad movie. It just wasn't up to the level that we're used to covering on here.
Yeah.
And I have Devil's Gate.
Okay, I now I know you picked Devil's Gate, and now you picked it for your turkey, but we got to ride to the defense of that movie because Devil's Gate was a badass movie.
Parts were cool, and other parts it kind of seemed like it dragged on. It was hard to
I
follow a little bit.
I thought you picked a winner there, Mary. I did. I thought it was fantastic. Uh, the practical effects were great. The cast was super good.
Yeah, I
I
love the
mean,
cast.
great performance. The cast was great. I mean,
I just didn't like the
that's
story
what
that much. I picked it because I owned it, and then I went, that's not what I was expecting, I guess.
yeah, I definitely. What do you think, Ben? I mean, did it come across more? Because it did come across more science fictiony than pure horror.
It was science fictiony. But
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a stinker by any means.
No,
No,
not at all.
just me.
Yeah. Plus, they had Commander Riker on there. How could you go wrong with
Yeah,
Riker?
like Riker. Yeah.
He's a commander. Number
That's
two.
right. Yeah, he's commander now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He would have been a captain. He would have been a captain, but that would have only been for a short time if he had taken the Melbourne. But
We have big storm coming.
Yeah, that was that's so funny, baby. Pick Willits, because that was mine too.
I mean,
All right.
What Missed Call was worse, probably.
What?
One Missed Call is probably worse, but
yeah, I can't save you here, Mary. Mary, though, God love you, Mary, because Mary knew that. He says she was sitting over there telling me over and over and over again before we got there, like, oh, people are just this movie sucked. This movie sucked. This movie sucked. I'm all like, I haven't even seen it yet. I can't say for sure, but I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad.
I don't know. Maybe it's ghost movies that like spectrals. It just seemed like it could do more. And then when they got into the in-depth of it, and like, what do you mean? You're seeing the dolls on the goddamn table that they had? Why they got jars of centipedes? What the what? I just didn't get it. Yeah, I agree. I could be a 4.
For
Oh,
turkeys.
wait. Well, wait. When a stranger calls.
Yeah, we didn't watch that one.
It's another
No,
one.
we didn't
It was
watch
on
that
Shudder,
one.
and I was going to pick that. But he
Yeah.
said, 1 missed call. And I was like, that's cool. I haven't seen that one. That sounds good, actually. And I was
Well,
like,
I guess they remade they made 1 Missed Call, and then they remade When a Stranger Calls. So both those movies were remade.
mm-hmm.
And I that's what was confusing me, because they're both of those movies had been remade. Because up to that time, I had only known about the 1970s movie, When a Stranger Calls, because that had Carol Kane in it, and then the cop who called her on the phone, that was William Boyett, and I remember his voice. He had a very distinctive voice. I remember him because he played the sergeant on Adam 12. So I knew about that's all, because I've never seen it When a Stranger Calls. I've never seen that movie. I only know the people that were in it. So, but
Yeah,
no,
that's what I thought. Well, it's gonna be, maybe it'll be decent.
well, I was holding my breath, because I was thinking, well, please don't pick Kelgate. Please don't pick Kelgate. Please, because that could, because I was wondering about that. I'm like, because I mean, Kelgate may not be the best, but it sure as hell ain't no Welcome to Willits.
Yeah.
Oh, Hellgate. Yeah. Well, I like William Hurt, right? Isn't that the one, William Hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Where are you at on your list, Mary? Are we
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6, but I did my my duds.
okay?
So 7, 8.
Okay, so we're on our last 4.
No, yeah, yep. Last 4.
Okay.
If you got 'em.
Okay, yeah, I got 4.
Sure.
Well, I did Jane Doe's at 3.
Right.
Evil Lurks is at 4. I'm also just do my. I'll just also do my
And then the
last 2.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter was 5, and then number 2, the movie we haven't talked about, was Beyond Vengeance. Beyond Vengeance is the sleeper of the series for me. I had no idea what I was getting myself. Oh my God, this movie's so ballsy, so balls out. I was like, I loved it so much. I felt like it was a spiritual sister to The Den, and to another movie that we won't talk about because it's not on the list, but called Christie. But Beyond Vengeance is an absolutely banger of a film.
You mean Bound by Vengeance? Bound to Vengeance?
Bound by Vengeance is my
Bound to Vengeance.
Bound to Vengeance.
Yeah.
That was it, man. That was a badass movie, and absolutely yeah, I loved it. The ending is so twisted, way twisted. Yeah, I had no idea what to expect when I put that into my player. But then at the end of it, I'm just sitting here with my mouth dropping. I'm like, God damn, because of the ending. And I was just like, okay, I'm hooked. This is now one of my top 5 IFC films of all time.
Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah, I did. I really like that one, because man, she delivered exactly what she got what she wanted. She deserved and especially the ending. The ending, you think about it, you go like, man, that's really extreme to say that, but think about what she went through, and and including her sister, and you know what? You just don't feel sorry for the guy or his family. You just don't. You don't have any empathy for them. Whereas, because of all that she had went through, and when she comes back and she puts her hand on that door to go back in, most people would sit there and go like, "Oh my God!" And it's like, no, that's he brought it upon himself.
Well, I only got 2 left on my list. then because I just checked them off as we were discussing the other ones.
Yeah.
So one is anything for Jackson. I really like that film.
Oh yeah.
Really
See, I forgot about that one. That one's cool.
And then I also put Babadook on the list because it's a great film, but also one of the ones we discussed with Jen as well.
What was it?
Babadook.
Oh, Babadook. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Babadook.
Yeah, we like Babadook.
I really like that movie too. I thought about bringing it on. I actually thought about bringing both of Jennifer movies. You know, like I said, I should put a Jennifer Kent movie on here. You know, either Nightingale, which I didn't do out of respect for Mary, because it's a disturbing film for her. So out of respect, I did not do that.
It's fine. If you like it, guys, it's your
It's a disturbing movie.
You know?
No,
I'm
not gonna. I don't need to do that. Like I said, I respected you, and you know, and so, and then I was thinking about
the
my
bag.
Too.
I felt bad. I was like, sorry, I can't.
No, I get it. I mean, there are movies that we all have limits to. I mean, there's some movies that that some are great, and some like some aren't. I mean, we react like me with Pie Wacket. I mean, it's like it's just not my cup of tea. It's just like no, I didn't like it. But
some people do maybe. Yeah, some people probably do, but
sure.
you got to watch them for yourself too to find out. You're like, what are you talking about? I dug that shit. That you'll find out.
I thought about Jack. I thought Jackson. I mean, I think that was our first Shutter film that we covered. Yeah.
Oh,
it was really cool. Yeah, what was really cool about it, while I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm realizing there's a big Canadian star that makes a cameo as the gardener, and his name is Yannick Bisson. And I didn't know this then, as I do now, but that's a big star in Canada. He does a series called The Murdoch Mysteries, and he's the leading man in that. And I didn't know that until afterwards when I saw him on the show, and I'm going like, I've seen that face before, and I just now saw it, and it took me a little bit to realize that it was actually from Anything for Jackson, which was a terrific film.
Well, I like The Abandoned.
Yes.
With the guy from Speed 2. Why am I drawing a blank?
Jason Patrick.
Yes, thank you. He's in it. Night Watchman. I just like the whole creepy abandoned building type feel to it. And it's a ghost movie. And I have Haunter too with Abigail Breslin, but I just like the twist to the story.
Yeah, Haunter is really good.
And your Oddity.
I didn't put Oddity. Did not make my list. I know.
I liked it. I did. And your Clover Hitch. I was like between that or Clover Hitch. Killer.
You know what? I looked at my. I looked at the people what they brought. Like Mike brought in Werewolves Within. I thought that was absolutely a joy. Pause with the Den. I mean, damn. I still once in a while still send us hi over to him because he'll do a haul video, and I'll still go and say hi. But man, he wasn't here for very long, but he left an impression. That's for sure.
Nice fella.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, guys. Well, I got to start wrapping it up here. Next week, or no, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be discussing Speak No Evil here, the original version.
The original one?
The one with McAvoy?
No, the original.
Oh, the original. Okay, hold on.
They're quite different.
Yes, very different.
Yeah. I mean, they're similar. Similar movie, but the sort of completely different.
What do you know what year that one is?
2022.
Let's see.
I think it's 2022. 2021 maybe.
It's 2020.
The Mo McAvoy came out last year, I want to say.
Yeah.
Really?
2022. It's the Danish movie.
Danish one. Okay. See, that's where I was like,
See, I didn't think it was the
Excuse me.
Americanized
So we
one.
better ask Ben because now I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
I don't know which
because
one
we
now.
didn't want to do the Americanized one, and like no, I don't want to do the Americanized one. I want to do the original one.
Okay.
Well, the original one is a Shudder exclusive too, so
Yeah, that fits. It fits. I mean,
nice.
Yeah.
But yes, we've watched a number of good ones and a few stinkers over this over our time here.
Well, we got to give them a chance too, a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we were just in defense of Coriander. I will say that we were just starting out. We really didn't, we still really couldn't quite we were still finding our way. So, we didn't know, but now we're all battle hardened veterans. Now we know which movie to pick, which ones to sort of stay away from. And I like the idea that I like the idea we're including the Shudder films as well, because we've had some really good Shudder films to talk about.
Yeah, Summer of '84 was awesome.
Yeah. Summer '84.
I forgot about that one too. Shit.
Yeah.
And that was Jen's pick.
Oh my God, that would be a doubleheader right there. Ben, thank you so much for hosting us, man.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's too bad Jen didn't make it, but I think we'll have a good discussion about Speak No Evil at the end of the month with her. So
sure. And she'll be picking next month's movie too. So when she hears this, I'm sure she'll be going, yeah, I got something for you guys.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. And until the end of the month.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye, Ben. Bye, Patrick.
Bye, Ben.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Talk to you on the next one.
All right.